This because, ladies and gentlemen, apart from the fact that I was personally affected, there are several Kenyan families, friends, and relatives of Kenyan youth who still are missing. Others have been found dead, and others released after undergoing a lot of torment.
In a detailed statement, Cabinet Secretary Muturi has responded to claims regarding his absence from the recent cabinet meetings, reaffirming his stance on the critical issues of abductions and extrajudicial killings in the country. CS Muturi recalled that on January 12, 2025, he had issued a public statement condemning the escalating cases of abductions and extrajudicial killings in the country.
The third cabinet meeting took place on the 11th of March 2025 at State House, Nairobi. Unlike in the other two, I had been invited and sent the agenda for the day. The item on abductions and extrajudicial killings was still missing on the agenda. Once again, I wrote directly to the President in a letter dated 10th of March, again referring to the previous two letters and reiterating my position. And I did beseech the President this time around to direct that the vexing issue of abductions and extrajudicial killings in our country be prioritized and placed on the agenda for any future cabinet meetings.
In the statement, Muturi called on the government to take immediate action, including releasing those held in captivity and holding perpetrators accountable for their actions. This statement, according to the CS, prompted a response from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, which asked him to record a statement with the DCIO Kilimani, as the matter was allegedly under active investigation. Muturi highlighted that there have been 3 cabinet meetings this year. The first meeting, held on January 21st at Kakamega State Lodge, did not feature any agenda item addressing abductions or extrajudicial killings, despite a public commitment from President Ruto on December 27, 2025, to address the issue. The CS expressed that in good conscience he could not attend a cabinet meeting that overlooked such an important issue, which he argued was central to the constitutional values of the country and the rule of law. In light of this, Muturi wrote to the President through the Secretary to the Cabinet seeking to be excused from the meeting. The Secretary confirmed that the letter dated January 20, 2025 was delivered to the President.
Ladies and gentlemen, to date, the President has never acknowledged receipt nor responded to any of my letters, clearly thereby indicating that the matter of abductions and extrajudicial killings is not worthy of his attention or that of the Cabinet. After each cabinet meeting, as you all know, we, and I in particular, regularly receive, without failure, a dispatch from the cabinet indicating all the matters that have been discussed and the decisions thereof, but the matter of abductions and extrajudicial killings has never been discussed. I was therefore, like many Kenyans, was surprised to hear the President on live television on the evening of the 31st of March, stating that the issue had been discussed in Cabinet and had been resolved. Since my reasons for not attending Cabinet are clearly stated in the letters,
Muturi insisted that, despite receiving regular dispatches after each cabinet meeting outlining the discussed matters and decisions, the issue of abductions and extrajudicial killings has never been addressed. The CS concluded by asserting that his dismissal was not related to any absences from cabinet meetings, as he had been claimed, but rather due to his unwavering position on the abductions and extrajudicial killings, which he insists remain unaddressed by the government. The state has drawn significant attention, especially as the country grapples with concerns over human rights violations and the effectiveness of governmental responses to such serious allegations.